everyone, happy Thursday afternoon. Yay, we nearly made it, and we thought we'd do something a little bit different. I was going through all my herbs and spices and thought, what could I do with these juniper berries? Now, they're really good for using in stocks and to sort of enhance beef flavors, but yeah, nah, we're going to make gin. And I actually found my cameraman again, and he's going to come in and we're going to do it together, which is kind of exciting.
It is very exciting. So we're doing a tag team one today, which is very good. So I'm just going to open up. You keep talking.
Okay.
Open up on here.
So what we are going to do, Ben is going to do it using the sous vide, and I'm going to show you how you can actually do it at home. Now, obviously, it will take a little bit longer at home, but it's only 12 hours as opposed to 2 minutes. So gin is going to be the buzz thing this coming spring, summer. It will be really in for making cocktails with, and we're going to show you a couple of cocktails as well, or a couple of drinks that you can use gin with. So,
and if you have any questions, we've got the iPad down here so we can answer the questions, and let's go to it.
Okay.
Excellent. So gin's been around for a long time. It's one of the oldest spirits, apparently. It dates back to about the 13th century. It was originally used for medicinal purposes, and then they went, nah, let's just use it and drink it. The recipe...
Well, alcohol does kill bugs.
Yeah, well, maybe that's it. Maybe it was a case of making alcohol
to kill bugs.
Taste nicer. I'm not sure.
And
like Kirsty said, the main ingredient in gin is juniper berries. So that defines a gin, basically, as the juniper berry flavour, which actually I didn't realise. I had absolutely no idea. The amount of gin I've drunk over the years, and juniper berries is apparently the flavour. There you go. Learn something new every day. And the reason we're doing gin, I'm not sure if you mentioned this, is because gin is the hot new drink. There is many flavours of gin out there available, and we're thinking coming into summer, which is a while away, or at least it feels like it's ages away, coming into summer we'll be looking at buying
nice
lots of cocktails, things like that. So we thought, if you were cool enough to have your own homemade gin, other people turn up with like some artisan style gin that they spend a lot of money on. You're like, yeah, this is something I whipped up the other day.
And the beauty of
it'd be pretty sweet. The
beauty of making your own gin is you can add your own flavours. So there are the basic sort of 5 ingredients, but you can not switch them up. You can change your citrus in it. You can add lavender. You could add chamomile tea. You could really spice it up and
just make it how you want.
And make it how you want. Have like flavoured vodka, flavoured gin, essentially.
Well, to be honest, I'd pop down the down to the off license and have a look at what gins are in the fancy pants section and then copy the recipe.
Copy the flavours,
because it is actually really easy to make.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do, we're going to do 2 different versions today. Number 1 is going to be one that takes, what, 12 hours?
Yeah, 12 to 24 hours to, And
then I'm going to do it the cheats way. I'm not sure whether anyone saw our previous live using the sous vide, which is basically a slow cooker. There's this thing over here. Now, we could do it within 12 hours, or we could use the sous vide and do it within 2 minutes.
So guys, this sous vide, you can actually, like just normal people can buy this.
Oh yeah, this isn't anything special. So you would have seen it on the MasterChef and all those kitchen type programs and things.
And it's not extremely overpriced, is it?
No, I think this one was about 200 US delivered. So it may have even been 200 Kiwi on special. So you can. This one's the Anova. There's another version out, and there's more coming out as well. So it's basically slow cooking your food in a water bath. So that you can get all of the flavours are going to stay there and everything remains really juicy. So the last one I did was lamb cutlets, which was just glorious.
It's just divine with lamb.
The meat comes out all grey and you have to just do it with a torch.
Or grill it quick on the barbecue.
But what we're going to use it today is to make our own
alcohol.
Well, we're not making the alcohol. We're putting flavour. We're
making gin.
Yeah, because I think making alcohol at home is illegal.
Yes, it is. But we're flavouring our vodka to taste like gin.
Exactly. So why don't we start? So what have we got?
Okay, so essentially gin we use vodka. Gin is a flavoured vodka essentially, which is so wrong. All the big alcohol knowledge people will know way more than me. But essentially vodka is your base. So we are using an Absolute vodka today. You could use a slightly cheaper brand if you wanted to. However, I'm going with what doesn't make my head hurt so much in the morning.
Yep, exactly.
So,
since we are doing this at just after, well, come out to 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you know.
So yeah, so
not that we have to drink it all, but you know.
Well, we don't have to.
Could though.
We can certainly sample it.
Yes.
So anyway, Ben's going to make his vodka first. So
we got that. Now so the way that I'm going to be doing it, I'm going to be putting it in a plastic bag, which sounds weird, but that's what I'm going to do. Actually, I might need your help on this. Because I have to
well, you will. You will need my help. Oh, but do you know a trick? I can show people a quick trick if I can get it.
We're going to learn a quick trick. Oh, that's a good idea.
I keep feeling like I've got my lapel mic on, so I'm walking.
We're using a different mic. So like I say, if anyone has any questions, please do ask, and we'll do our best to answer them. But what we're doing today is we are making homemade gin in 2 minutes. Well, a little bit of preparation, 2 minutes cooking, and then, or you could use what Kirsty's going to do and do it over 12 hours. So we want 3, the Americans say ounces, but 3 shots of vodka. What do we say? There's 29
point something in a.
Now, if I was a real bartender, I would have gone, yeah, that's about 3 shots, but I'm not. So.
Well, a shot is 30 mils.
Shot's 30 mils. I've just poured vodka all over your phone, so you'll appreciate that.
It's okay. It's an iPhone 7.
It is. It's waterproof. All right. So we've got 3 shots of vodka mixed into there. All right. What do we need now?
I'm just working on the orange. You need the zest of a small orange. Now this
zest of a small orange.
This is where you could mix your flavours up a bit. And if you're not keen on orange, try lime lemon, some other citrus, grapefruit. Any citrus really would do.
If you do some research on the internet, there's a heck of a lot of different recipes that you could use for making your own gin. So do a bit of research. You'll know your own flavours and what you like to taste. I'm personally a fan of the lime, but we're going to put some lime in my at the end anyway. So we've got that zest going.
So small orange.
Small orange all zested up. All right.
Plucked off the tree.
Thank you for zesting. Well done. I'm going to chuck that in there. So that's just going straight. Oh, it's already looking like I know what I'm doing. Like. Honestly, if you would have people around, you'd just say, yeah, so what I did is blah, 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 blah.
Well, don't say that. You say, I've added 3 shots of...
I zested an orange and then...
Zested a small orange and then...
Yeah.
Now for the fun bit.
Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to put in... What have we got? We've got some... What are those? Coriander seeds?
Yes, those are our coriander seeds. So we've got 12 coriander seeds.
12 coriander seeds just going straight in there, like that. All right, and then we've got the...
Cardamom pods, 2 cardamom pods.
Which are kind of cool. They look like they're...
They smell really nice. Yeah.
Oh, they do. They smell lovely.
Yeah.
They look like the pips of a orange.
Do they?
Yeah, to me anyway. Okay, here we go. I don't know. And magical juniper berries. So you probably can't see those, but there are... How many we've got there? About 10 or so? 8 of those? 8 juniper berries. So the little berries, the ones, our Mrs. Rogers ones are obviously dried, but they are beautiful. They're lovely on venison.
Oh yes, venison.
Glorious.
And probably duck, like game
anything like
meat
that.
would be
Juniper berries are just beautiful. They're
especially
also good for
like
making homemade. Yeah, they're also good for homemade gin. So they're going to go into there, and that's basically it. That's our recipe. So we've got in there. We've got the zest of a small orange. We've got some 2 cardamom pods. We've got 8 juniper berries and 12 coriander seeds. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to use the immersion method of putting this into my sous vide, and then we're going to count down 2 minutes. So just wipe the vodka off your phone and set a timer up. Now if anyone's got any questions, do give us a yell.
Let us know what your favourite gin drink is.
Yeah, has anyone got a favourite? Well, has anyone got a favourite summer drink?
Yeah.
Mine
has to be the ginger beer Fiji vodka with mint and lime.
Yeah. So yeah. The Fiji vodka is just flipping incredible. Can't get into your phone. That's all right. So yeah, what's your favourite summer drink? Because at the moment I need to be thinking of summer so that I get through the winter. But please do let us know. Pop us a comment in there. All right, timer. Ooh, it must have a clocking thing on this. So what are you doing? You're preparing
so
your stuff.
I'm actually just starting to prepare my side of things, and I'm going to do lime instead of the orange because just to try it.
Sounds good. All right, so I'm going to pop this. So this is set to 80 degrees, and the way that the sous vide works is that it keeps the water to temperature at a perfect 80 degrees or whatever temperature you set it at, and doesn't move at all. So when I drop this in here, it is going to be We're just going to use the immersion method and
Get
excuse me while I suck out the bag. I've just got to suck. I'm going to suck the air out, which is going to be a little bit.
That's okay. You're allowed to suck it.
Well, I'm going to be drinking the drink, so there we go. Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
I was going to say you'll be drunk on fumes.
that's pretty strong. Actually, I do need excuse me there. Just something to poke that. It's a little bit floaty. Normally, when I'm using the sous vide, it's got heavier stuff in it, so I'm just going to pop that down there and put the peg and that in there. Okay, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to start the timer. So we've got 2 minutes there. So what we're doing at the moment is that we are basically, the sous vide will activate all of those flavours really quickly. So instead of doing what Kirsty's doing, and we're going to put the gin mix in for 12, basically leave it for 12 hours. We're doing this in 2 minutes. And we're going to put it into a water bath, and what we actually thought we'd do is that we're going to do a bit of a taste test to compare a store-bought gin with our homemade gin.
Yeah.
Our homemade gin may be terrible, we don't know, but then it's still fun. Because
we've never made this before,
yeah,
so
we just thought we'd use the juniper berries in a different way.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to make mine. So I've got my 3 shots of vodka.
Nice ladle you've got there.
It is.
Well done.
It's very cute.
It is.
Very dinky
Nice.
dye.
Yep.
You can buy these.
You can.
As I said, I've zested a lime.
So you've gone with lime as opposed to
I've gone with lime as
orange,
opposed to
like
orange, because you like lime.
It'd be interesting to see this.
And I'm not a big gin drinker. I find it way too bitter, but that's because it's never put with anything sweet.
I was going to say, I think that's because most people are used to drinking it in...
it's just gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic, which we're going to do today. We'll do a little bit of a taste test, but yeah, so we're almost done. We've got another 40 seconds to go, so you've done your...
I've done that. So now I just want to pop my juniper berries in.
So it was 8 juniper berries
8
again?
juniper berries, exactly the same, 12 coriander seeds.
And obviously if you wanted to make more, you just adjust
more.
the recipe. We're just making a little bit.
Yeah.
Actually, do you want to double that?
No.
No? Okay, it's going to make a little bit.
Well, I want to make sure it's nice first.
True.
And that we're going to drink it. So you shake it, and then you just want to leave that.
So you don't have to refrigerate it or anything?
No.
Just leave it to steep?
Just leave it to steep for 12 hours. I mean, if it's in the middle of summer and you leave it on a windowsill, it's probably not the best idea. And then after the 12 hours, you need to...
the timer's done.
You need to sieve all the bits out, basically. But yeah, it kind of looks pretty.
Okay, so apparently I've just made gin.
We need to strain that.
We do need to strain that. We'll have to use
2 seconds.
Well, I've got to put it in the water bath first. So there, that has gone. Actually, it's gone a lot more yellow. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the colour of it.
Yeah, it has
that went
way
in
yellow.
pretty much clear, with some colour in it.
Some
but now
bits.
it's completely coloured. Now, one thing that you will need to realise, obviously, when you're doing this, is that it's not going to have the same look of your standard gin. So the standard gin is clear because it's been through all sorts of distillery and clarity processes. It's much like a moonshine, so or sorry, much like a whiskey rather. If you were to make your own whiskey, it actually comes out quite cloudy. But because they refine it and all the rest,
it's processed.
This
is organic almost.
Exactly. This is fat.
This is organic
so
gin.
I'm just going to put. Okay. So what I'm just doing now is I'm just cooling that down because that's been in 80 degrees worth of water and is very hot. So if we make that and put that into a water bath and just cool it down, I'll tell you what, it looks really nice.
Now, for those of you who saw me chopping up a piece of fabric, this is actually an old sort of like table throw that I use for things like this. So if I'm wanting to make cheese or anything, I use this because it doesn't absorb water. So you could go to Spotlight or a material shop or use an old. It's very fine, very fine netting. I can't even remember what you call it. So
we need to pour that into something because I want to put it straight in the glass.
We can do it into that.
I want to do it in a nice looking glass. Wait a minute.
Cheese.
Being fussy.
That's all right.
Alright, shout out if you've got any questions. Please do ask away. Like Kirsty said before, what's your favourite summer drink? So we can all look forward to summer. You let us know. Alright, so we're going to get the bug out of the glass there, and we're going to
a little bit of protein.
Muslim, yes, it's Amber says.
Oh, thank
Muslim.
you, Muslim.
Muslim, yeah.
This is
Yeah,
actually.
I think Facebook auto-corrected you, Amber, and it auto-corrected me when I spoke it. Muslin.
It's similar to a muslin. It's not quite. It's quite
Like
yeah.
that.
Anyway, but
Okay.
you could use that.
Okay, here
something
is
that
our,
doesn't
I'm gonna
absorb
pour,
it.
I'm going to pour this all over you. Well, that works. Yum! Okay, so that has gone into our muslin cloth. Well done. So, like I said before, this is going to. We just let little bubblies left on.
Smelling.
Like I said before, your gin is going to look different because of the way that it hasn't been clarified.
If you didn't put the orange in, it probably
it
wouldn't.
would be fine.
It
Yeah.
would probably look quite clear. So if you wanted to
Wow, that smells lovely.
leave it out. But I wouldn't.
I'm going to taste that and see.
Do a
how
straight taste.
Straight. Okay, here we go.
Go on.
Wow, that actually tastes like gin. It legitimately tastes like gin. So if you compare that to, let's have a little bit of this. Glass, quick, give me a glass. I need a glass to drink this gin. There we go. We're gonna have a little shot glass. There we go. So we're gonna try taste test between the two.
Oh, that's certainly ginish.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That is
That tastes
really
like gin?
really close to. It's homemade, obviously, but it's really close. So it doesn't taste like vodka. I was expecting to have more of the. Oh, sorry. I was expecting to have more of the vodka flavour come through.
But it's not. It's actually very ginny.
Yeah, really,
it's
really
very
ginny.
ginny.
That's amazing. So that was how to do it in 2 minutes as opposed to 12 hours. We'll report back on how the other one goes.
Yep.
So what I'm going to make now is. You wanted to do a cocktail, didn't you?
I do want to do a cocktail,
About
so
that.
I'll start
You
the
do your
cocktail.
I'm going to make my gin and tonic.
Because I'm a sweet girl. I prefer sweet as opposed to dry, which gin is.
Like easy drinks.
So, this is called a French 75, but I'm putting a twist on it because my favourite bubbles at the moment is a rosé. So I'm just using a fairly medium price rosé. It's around about the $10 mark. But in my cocktail shaker, I am wanting to...
And I'm making a gin and tonic.
Okay, yeah, and...
But just with one shot, because you want to make with that as well.
Yeah.
One shot.
So I want, in there I want ice, just some ice. I'm going to just use half a shot, because, well actually I can use that end. Just because I don't want it too strong. I also want just quarter of a shot of lemon juice.
Oh, how do you cut a... Can you cut that for me? Because I'll do this, like to make it look fancy. So just a wedge? I guess so. Is that what I want? Yeah. How do they normally do it in bars and things?
Just a wedge.
Just a wedge, so.
Unless you're going to have a twist or something.
I thought it was some sort of fancy way of doing it, but no, just a wedge.
No, just a wedge.
Oh, there you go.
I think it's great.
That was
you
easier.
can cut the rind off if you want.
No, I'm just going to...
So where was I up to? Okay, so lemon, gin, and just some sugar syrup. As I said, I like it sweet.
Far out. So I've just made it
for me because I'm going to cheers.
Oh yeah, okay. I want to taste it.
Sorry.
Okay, I know. Wait, it's fine.
Okay, so then you just want to. Sorry.
Sorry about the noise, everybody. You're making
It's the sound of a good drink.
So instead of having lunch today, we're going to have some gin cocktails.
So you just want to pour that in.
So just go through that recipe again because I wasn't really listening.
Okay, so it's half a shot of gin,
Yep.
quarter of a shot of lemon juice,
Yep.
and a quarter of a shot of sugar syrup,
Right.
which you can make yourself at home if you want. And then I'm just essentially going to top it with my favourite pink bubbles. So
that's what our gin came out like. So it is quite colourful.
Ready?
But, oh,
yay! Sound of summer.
yes.
We hope.
So
Woo! Okay.
pour that in.
Now, as I said, you can do this with regular champagne. However, I really am enjoying my rosé at the moment. And that is a French 75.
A French 75 is very fancy. I'm having my homemade sous vide gin and tonic. So cheers.
Cheers.
Okay. That's really nice.
Oh, that is too.
Yeah,
Would you like to
nice
try mine or swap?
Yeah, okay, well done. That's nice.
Mm.
It's not
Yum.
the flavour of the gin, probably because I put a little bit more in. Again there.
You do like your drinks strong though.
I do.
Yeah.
But that is like if you were to break
it
that out.
It looks cool. Like that.
Yeah,
that looks like a proper cocktail just because it's not white.
Because it's got the colour through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, lovely. All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Anyway. So just to recap, so we've made a homemade gin using, what do we use? 3 shots of vodka, zest of a small orange, 8 juniper berries, 10 coriander seeds, and 2 cardamom pods.
Yep.
We zap that for 2 minutes in the sous vide.
Or 12 hours in a bottle.
You can make it so you don't need the fancy pants sous vide. You can just do it in a bottle and leave it overnight. It came out looking glorious. Tastes absolutely fantastic.
Yeah,
nice. So that's just a gin and tonic.
And cheers.
And cheers. Have a I'm going to sneak behind and turn myself so you can do chatting. Have a lovely weekend. It's only just around the corner. You could always make some mulled wine over the weekend as well.
Yeah. Actually, maybe we should do that next time.
We do a mulled wine premix pack.
Yeah.
It's a little bit hard to find because at this time of the year everyone wants mulled wine. So we might actually do next time a mulled wine episode. Let us know if that sounds like a good idea. Amber, it does look delicious and it tastes really delicious as well. So thank you very much for saying so. I'm going to sneak around there. See you later, everybody.
Your drink.
Yes, with my drink because it's lunchtime.
So guys, let us know if you try to make it at home. Let us know what flavours you would like. Give us some feedback on what you'd like us to do next time. So yeah.
I can show it closer on the camera. Just
this one.
Yeah.
We'll just do a close up.
So just bear with me.
I'll just stand here and have a sip.
So I'm going to bring this in. So there you go. So there's it's a little bit hard to see, but there's how the gin came out. So it is flavoured.
Yeah. Gin and tonic.
Gin and tonic.
Nice.
Awesome. All right.
Very good. Well, thanks guys for watching and we'll see you later. Bye.